guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Paula with Paula's Imperfect Plans. On this channel, I share my personal planning and budgeting journeys. Today is a budgeting video. I am going to talk about the month of August. I'm going to go over what my financial goals are for the month of August, as well as setting up my August monthly, just kind of a month overview budget as I'm trying to look at things a month at a time. So I'm going to start out by going over my August financial goals. I currently have this in an Erin Condren 8.5 by 11 monthly planner, and this is the dashboard section for my August financial goals. Number one is to fully fund my next summer daycare sinking fund, which means I want my daycare sinking fund over $1,500. I want to save $1,000 towards our garage project, which we were working on cash flowing. I want to complete the Grandparents' Day project and fund with the envelope that I have, which I think has like $25 in it. I've spent $535 of it. Like, it's really going to be pretty simple project. Spend only sinking fund for kiddo number one's birthday party, which will be coming up this month. No buy for myself and for kids' clothes. None of us need anything. I'm sure we want lots of things. We need nothing. And then buying all of our school supplies from the envelope that I fully funded with my second July paycheck for school supplies. So that's what I'm looking for the month of August. I'll explain more about some of these and how they work out when I get into the budget. I've got it set up to close out my budget, like actually by categories. I did a video of how I was actually going to determine what our budgeting categories were because I've been a little like trying to figure out how to figure that out. But I did start up kind of sort out some official categories different from how I was doing it. So those are my August financial goals. Let's jump into my August monthly budget. How I do the monthly budget currently and how I plan to continue to do it is the paychecks that I receive in that month. So I have always counted August paychecks as paychecks received in August. Some people do it if they close out like end of month in August. That's not how I do it. I do it if the money comes into me in the month of August. So what my mileage will be for the month of July, because I did submit that. And it did get approved. So I know exactly what that is going to be. Whoopsie. It is mileage, accrued, accumulated, what's spent in the month of July, and then I received the check in August. So that is $337.08 that I will get for mileage. Okay, that's all I need from there. So when I'm looking at my income, I think I have a pretty good handle on what my pay is now after my raise. I expect in my wages $2,010.94. For my husband, I expect $1,463.98 times 2. I expect $2,927.96. For plasma in the month of August, I expect to pull in $360 times 3. I expect to pull in $1080 in the month of August. And again, that's not all for dates used in the month of August, but that's when it will enter my bank account. I pull out after you get 3 weeks because you can't transfer it to a bank account for free until it hits $300. So it's $360 by the time I transfer it. And then it is anyway, that was really a longer explanation than what needed to be explained. So from sinking funds, income coming back in from a sinking fund, At this point in time, I am only anticipating about $209 coming out of the daycare sinking fund for the first check. And I'm expecting an out-of-area mileage, kind of a reimbursement for my trip of for my work trip, $568.18 in addition to my mileage. So if I add up that expected income, $210.94 plus $2927.96 plus $1080 plus $337.08 plus $209 plus $568.18, $7,133.16. So in our HELOC for the month of August, I budget $500. That's generally the maximum it could be. $400 to church. I'm expecting $320 plus $209. I'm expecting to spend about $529 in daycare. This will be the last month that I have a full-time daycare bill. $262 for life insurance. It's actually $261 and change. $83 for Gendro. XM radio is $648. $15 for my workout program. I put away $270 for insurance. For the month of August, I already got the REC bill and it's $317 and change, so I'm going to put $318 on the budget. Netflix is $1069, Amazon is $748. Our cell phone bill is usually a little under $200, so I will budget it at that. We are back to paying for school lunches, and last year I put $50 a month on the account, and that worked out okay. I know there's still money on the account. And vehicle registration, I will put away $75 for that for the month. Yes, okay, so add up those fixed expenses, $500 plus $400 plus $529 plus $262 plus plus 93 minus 10. Okay, plus $648 plus $15 plus $270 plus $318 plus $1069 plus $748 $200 plus $50 plus $75. So that fixed expense total is $2726.65. So if I subtract 713316 from that, I am left with $4,406.51. Okay. So if I go into $560 is what I budget for groceries for a month. Spending is $264. Eating out is $120. Target, I can lower that. I don't know that I need to spend more than $20. That's where I do pull-ups and wipes. Household is usually like, maybe $40 for household, $100 for drinks, about $90. I usually budget a month for beauty. Kids, I usually do $20 a paycheck. For family fun, I do $20 a paycheck. For car washes, I do $20 a paycheck. $100 is the diesel for my husband's truck. Amazon subscriptions, usually budget around $120 for that. Okay, so $560 plus $264 plus $120 plus $20 plus $40 plus $100 plus $90 plus $40 plus $40 plus $40 plus $100 plus $120 is $1,534 in variable expenses. And if I subtract that from $4,406.51, the difference is $2,872.51. All right, so when I go into car gas, and something that I need to, okay, let's do this first. For Christmas, I know it's 20. For Boots, I know it's 40. It's $2 for Google. Nothing for school. Nothing for taxes. And the daycare sinking fund. So I have to go up to, let's do this car gas. So out of the $568.18 that I will get in reimbursement, $266.56 of that goes back to paying on the hotel that I had to front when I was there. And $98.11 goes to cover meals. So $203.51 should be left from this out of area mileage reimbursement, out of area cost reimbursement, and that's all going to go into gas. That's my plan for that. I don't really plan on putting anything away for LP this month because I did just put a big chunk on my account prepay with our gas or our LP company. Vehicle repairs, I'm going to aim for at least 50. Holidays, probably not that much, but 10 for passport. $20 for birthdays. For project, a minimum of $10.80 is going to go on that. That's where all of our plasma money is going. I did the car gas wrong because $203.51 should go in there, but also my entire mileage reimbursement, $337.08, which means total $540.59 will be coming up. And I actually have a bill, a vehicle, like a gas bill that will be due in the month of August. We filled up at some point in July, so I will owe that in August, but I don't have it in front of me. I know that with putting this in there, there will be no problem covering it. I just haven't even looked at it. Okay. I'm gonna do nothing in a kid's sinking fund right now. So for daycare, my goal, so for the first check in August, I will pay our final full-time daycare bill, at least that's the plan. And then, so then with the second check of August, I have to look. So here is my summer daycare tracker. Currently, well, after the last paycheck, it had $1,012.58. This $546 that I put in here as a deposit, it was actually from it was what I had in the pre-K tuition sinking fund that I had for this fall, as I was anticipating some pre-K tuition. Things have changed. I will not have pre-K tuition, so I'm rolling that here into summer daycare for next year. So I have $15.58 right now. I plan on taking about $209 out to cover like the $811 paycheck, that bill. So I will probably add $200 back into the daycare sinking fund to fully fund it for next year because I want it over $1,500, and that will put it at $1,549 and gaining interest. So that is where that's $200 is going to go there. So let's add this up. $540.59. That's what that says, right? Plus 50, plus 2, plus 40, plus 40, plus 50, plus 10, plus 20, plus 200, plus 1080 is $2,032.59. So the difference between that and what I have left to budget $2,872.51 minus $2,032.59 is $839.92. So I'm going to put 25 in for work expense. I'm going to put 50 in for kids miscellaneous, my miscellaneous, and my husband's miscellaneous. I should probably start saving something for home repairs, even though I never do. I will actually probably put more money in a different sinking fund. But so that's 175, 839.92 minus 175 would leave $664.92 to go towards the project this month. That feels lofty. 839, that also expects that we spend nothing outside of our budget and that I didn't mess up somewhere in here. So I feel like that's a pretty big, that's a pretty big jump, but we'll give it a chance here. Sinking funds, 2,032.59. Variable, I'm planning on 2,872. Nope. I always read the wrong line. Like, my variable spending is all in cash. Why are there cents? Okay, I was reading the leftover. 1534. And then over here, the total fixed is 272,665. And my total inflow is scheduled to be 713316. That is my projection. 713316 minus 272665 minus 1534 minus 203259 minus 83992 equals 0. So that is what I'm looking at for the month of August. Has anyone else set up their August budget, looked at things, figured out what's coming next? So August is bringing with it some changes. As you can see that I only have to pay daycare for half of the month. The month of September will actually be a whole lot more changes, and I will be doing a lot more figuring to what my budget looks like, and there will be a lot of changes both to income and expenses in the month of September. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what is coming next. And until next time, bye.